Welcome to Edge of Illumination, Renee Misha Unfiltered. We're going to go into a topic that many of you have been wanting to discuss. Some of you have been a little bit afraid to ask, and I'm going to go in as much as I can right now on how to destroy the self-esteem of a narcissist. First of all, we have to establish this. The narcissists do not actually have healthy self-esteem. And this is because they externalize their self-image and use that to reflect how they feel about themselves. What that basically means is when you're dealing with a person who's a narcissist, their entire life revolves around external validation, what other people think of me, what other people say about me, and that is why it is so easy for them to live in fantasy and delusions of grandeur, because they believe fake it until you make it. They believe if you get enough people to agree with you and believe in an image, even if it's a total fabrication, then that's what makes it real. They don't have that internal compass that you do, and that empathy and that warmth and self-recognition. This is a really important part, so I recommend taking notes. The narcissists do not have the ability to judge themselves internally. They judge themselves externally through other people's validation. Why is this so important? Because if you do not reflect to them what they think you should, as far as their self-image and how they see themselves, they will start to destabilize. So the first step to totally destroy a narcissist is by completely ignoring them, especially if they try to play in your face, because narcissists are going to treat you like an audience, and they're going to act like the characters and the stars on the stage because they want to be the star of your life. So what you do is not only block them, don't ever look at a picture of them. If you have any pictures of them on your phone, any videos, throw it away. I recommend, if you really want to hold on to it, print some out, put it in a little memory book, or go through and put it on an external hard drive and pack it away with your diaries or whatever, keepsake box, especially if you guys spent a lot of time together. But in general, you have to completely ignore them in the physical, everyday world. That is where it counts. If you see them, do not look at them. But don't do it like you're trying not to look at them. Just don't look at them. So look away from them. This is a very powerful tool that completely confuses the narcissist. If they're in another relationship, or you suspect they're in another relationship, the first thing they expect you to do is to reach out, to look at the photos, to compare yourself to who they're with, to see what they're doing. Completely do not do this. The narcissist is irrelevant, and you have to make them irrelevant. You know that they're irrelevant deep down. But all they use are mind tricks to get you to think that they are something that they are not. And then they use that energy, and they use that attention, and they use that focus in order to have you create their false reality, their fantasy reality. The narcissist wants to be the star. They want to be the center of attention. They want to be that person that kills dreams, to where if you're not with them, you can't be with somebody else, or they were the greatest friend you ever had, and they were the greatest whatever. You need that person to rely on for your friendships, for your validation. They want to be that person that when they leave, they break you. But guess what happens? When you 100% ignore them altogether, this destabilizes them, because they do not have a way to figure out when, why, and how you're ignoring them. All they see it as is, wait, they're not watching. Wait, they're not paying attention. And then they start thinking, well, wait, maybe I'm not all that. Maybe they didn't really like me. Maybe they weren't even interested in me to begin with. This is when they start to spiral. And I know, because I've done it to narcissists before. Be careful when you do this, though. All the things I'm telling you, be very careful, take precautions. But here we go. They will start to spiral because they thought they had a hold on you. They thought they had a grip on you. They thought they were more important in your life than they actually are being shown. And so it starts to make them feel insecure. They start questioning where, what, and how when they went wrong. They start thinking, maybe this person had me figured out the entire time. This really freaks them out because now they're like, when did they see the mask slip? When did they realize I wasn't who I said I was? Maybe they knew the whole time that it was a facade. And worst of all for the narcissist, maybe this person played me. Oh no. Now they want to regain control. And at this point, they will start obsessing over you, quite literally. They will start coming out with every single trick in the book, and it is predictable. You'll know because they'll follow the same patterns. At this point, they may try to get you back. They likely will. They'll send you an accidental message or a, hey, how have you been? Even though you guys ended on bad terms, or even though they know they did you wrong, they're going to try to send you a little text like nothing ever happened. And they want to see if you're playing along with their game of pretending that nothing ever happened because you're so anxious to want to get back with them or be friends with them or whatever. So they're going to try to reach out, send a little text, send a little nudge, put something on a story, do something to indicate that they're still interested in you and watching you, but it's only going to be just enough to get you to reach out to them. They want you to be curious. They want you to ask about what happened. If you do this, they're going to be like, yeah, I got this person. And they're probably going to ghost you or leave you for a lot longer before you get the opportunity to put these steps in again. So step 1, render them irrelevant. Completely ignore them. Do not look at their social media. If you're around them in person, don't look at them. Just take interest in anything but them. It could be a book. It could be a typewriter. It could be a piece of paper on the ground. They're not there. They do not exist. And be unemotional with it. Treat them the same way you would like the most unattractive person that you've gone out with, or someone that you really just didn't like or you weren't interested in. Treat that person like that. Number 3, this part is fun. Go to the gym if you haven't already, or start working out and exercising, because when the narcissist looks back, because they're going to look back at you to see where they went wrong or what happened or what's going on, but you're going to show them something new. Obviously, you're doing this for yourself, but it does have some benefits when dealing with this past person. So what you're going to do is go to the gym, start working out, start getting fit. If you're already fit, great. Get a new hairstyle or get a new hair color. This is magic. This is important. So if you had long hair, maybe put some layers in it. If you had short hair, maybe grow it out. Do something different. Wear it curly, put a different color in it. You know, if you were brunette, switch to blonde. Just do something that allows you to visually show that you have changed your image, your life, and your self-perception, and the narcissist was not involved. You didn't include them in this decision. Don't notify them in any way. Don't even put it on your social media. Don't be like, oh, I'm about to go get a new look. They watch for this stuff. If you're dealing with a narcissist that's very advanced, they know when you're down and you're just trying to pick yourself up by going on a spa day and by trying to eat right. And they see it as, haha, they're just waiting for me to come back. But what you're going to do is not announce your changes. Just come back with a new look. Come back with a brand new hairstyle, brand new hair color, brand new haircut, whatever. And don't talk about like, oh, this is the new me or a new look for the new year. No. Just do it. Very important. And they're going to be like, why didn't they tell me about it? And this is something that they couldn't control. This is something you controlled your own self-image. You took control of your own agency, your own self-identity without including them. And this is going to hit hard. Also, go out and get a new pair of shoes, get some new clothes. There is something so important about getting a fresh outfit. For women, a lot of times it's a beautiful new dress, something that makes you feel really good, and a new pair of clean, nice shoes. Get some accessories if you can. And, you know, take a photo if you want to or not. Just keep it for yourself. There's something profoundly powerful about this, where you will start to feel like a new person, but also the narcissist is going to be extremely drawn to you because now they're going to see you almost like a whole new person. And they're thinking like, wow, wait, did I even know them? Did we even have a connection? And they're doing all this stuff without me. I don't even really recognize them. They seem different, but they had no part in it. This again continues to destabilize the narcissist. Most importantly, do not interact with them. You might see them calling you with videos or messages and tears and crying and sad. You might see a whole new side of them that you've never seen before. They might say something like, "You were the greatest friend I ever had, and you were truly the love of my life," or something over the top dramatic. Mind you, in the moment, it's very real. But what they're actually upset by is the fact that they didn't control you, they lost control, and now they want to get you back because you represent an object or a possession. And now that you've walked away, now they start to feel like the object and the possession. They start to feel like they weren't who they thought they were and all this other stuff. Now they're desperately going to try and get you back. But what you are going to do is completely ignore them. Now, you may already have them blocked, and that's fine, but even if they send any type of subtle whatever, ignore them. It's a test. They're testing the waters. And when you ignore them, but not in anger, you're not mad, but just completely just, who's this person? They will freak out. Last but not least, when you feel ready, upgrade and get somebody better. Get somebody that is 10 times better. Get somebody that's more attractive or more charming or has a better personality, funnier. Get somebody better and shower them with the love and attention that you have given to that other person. And if you ever encounter the narcissist in person that you dealt with, treat them like a casual acquaintance, like somebody that you met one time, like, "Oh, hi." Like, don't act like you completely don't remember them, but act like it just wasn't that important to you to keep note. You're just like, "Oh, hey, hi, how are you?" Okay. But don't try to like elongate the conversation or act like you guys had any type of an emotional connection or pick back up where you left off. Literally treat them like a casual acquaintance that you met at a meeting or at a convention or something like that. Do not give them anything more than that. Because this right here, when you put it all together, is going to cause the narcissist to feel like they are nothing, to feel very small. And they will, at some point, try to get you back. However, when they do, be careful. Because they are going to want to try to get the upper hand. If they are truly a narcissist, they're going to do what they can to get the upper hand. Or even if they are a variation of a manipulator. They want to see if whatever new technique they have is working. And the best thing to do is to get away from them. Manipulators are energy vampires. Their whole goal is to siphon from you, to take from you, to make you feel less than so they can feel better. Also, very important, if you are dealing with someone that is trying to provoke you to anger, let's say you're dealing with someone, you're not sure if they're a narcissist or not, you just know that they are very manipulative and they're trying to provoke you to anger. Remember, this is one of the biggest ways that energy vampires get energy is by making you mad and making you upset if they can't get to your energy any other way, and then getting you in a heated exchange where you are exchanging energy with that person. Don't do it. The narcissist is jealous of you. The manipulators want something that you have, so don't give them anything. No reaction, no emotion, and definitely no anger. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and feel free and leave them. You can also send an email, a message as well. Like and subscribe if you have not already. I also have a members only. I will be adding more members videos. Thanks so much for watching and for hanging out. If you already knew some of these tips, great. If you've already done them, great. Keep doing it. And actually, it's going to build your self-esteem up higher. And you may actually feel pretty good when that same person that was acting like they were above you is groveling for you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.